welcome to Eureka Elementals. Gemini, we're going to check in on the chisme. What's the chisme about you? What's the gossip? What's the word on the street? Okay, and get some clarifiers too. We're going to also see perhaps the cast of Jumanji characters, if that is applicable, that has come on board or shown up here on the table with you. Again, if it's applicable. The cards have already been shuffled. The energy's up. It's already been cleared. I'm just moving on the satellite sticks now too. And without further ado, I'm just going to be led by spirit on these readings. I have a few decks here. Some may be used, some may not. But let's see. Gemini, what's the gossip about you? Now, anything you need to find out about me is in the description box down below. Gemini, let's get down to the business of you. What do people have to say about Gemini at this time? Okay, let's see. You're having a wake-up call of some kind of spiritual awakening. You might be going through the dark night of the soul, sudden clarity and urgency that you cannot ignore anymore. Okay, so Spirit's called. Question is, are you going to answer? Okay, so give me something on this wake-up call for Gemini. Okay. No filter. You're being told it's time now to embody and speak the truth. Raw honesty. It's time to show and speak about how you really feel. Okay? I'm hearing, this time I know it's for real. So I don't know why I'm hearing that song, but what else is going on with Gemini? You're breaking cycles. Good for you. Breaking cycle as and maybe generational. You may be a generational curse breaker too, right? Freedom from repetition, new beginning. It stops with me. I love that. That is a beautiful, positive energy. Okay, so this is this may have been a ghosted situation that could have caused you to have a wake-up call, and perhaps in the past you were a clout chaser too, doing anything for fame, anything for a like, share, and a subscribe too. But now you realize there's more to life than meets the eye. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, and you've done some shadow work too. Okay, so this wake-up call may be calling for you to engage in some shadow work, right? And yeah, so, you may have the ability here now in breaking the cycles and talk about the fact that, you used to be a clout chaser. That is no longer the case for you. And you may want to talk about the fact that you were ghosted, right? But now you see that it's time to break this cycle. And you may be after a real connection, a soul contract too. So with that said, let us see. Okay, if there are any additional insights that are going to be offered here on the table for you. Give me something on the wake-up call and shadow work for Gemini. Something on the wake-up call. Unexpected surprise. Okay, so the wake-up call is that you may realize, again, we saw that there was a soul contract that was in the prior deck, right? And this may be the wake-up call that you ended up falling in love with the person that you least expected too. So the shadow work is going to reveal an unexpected surprise to you about who I'm hearing. Who do you love? Are you sure? By LL Cool J. So you may be surprised once you do the shadow work about who your shadow fell in love with too. Give me something on this no filter and ghosted. What kind of truth will Gemini be revealing about this situation in which they were ghosted? Be very clear, Spirit. Be very clear. Keep having their tiny cards now. Go from too big to too small, but these can fall out my hands really quickly. Give me something on the no filter and ghosted. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, sowing seeds of hope, harvest what you want. You're committing to the process, you're blossoming, and now you're sustaining. So, in the past you were ghosted and you realized that, or you ghosted somebody. Okay, there was a sudden disappearance. You were left hanging. And this abrupt silence, perhaps as a wake-up call, wants to put you in this shadow work too. Okay, it could have gone vice versa. It could have been a runner chaser situation. Now you realize how harmful that can be, and now you understand the importance of sowing good seeds when it comes to relationships too, because there is some kind of karma associated with how you treat people and the fact that ultimately it comes back to you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing in many ways too. All right, so let's get something on breaking cycles and clout chaser for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Spiritual rooting. Okay, you're beginning to see how it all fits together too. Okay, you have perhaps started a process where you're meditating and grounding yourself so that you can get a different point of view. You understand that the material world is extremely shallow and really has no point. Okay, all of these things are just things that operate and tap into your ego, but it doesn't really help your soul to evolve. So once you started to really do some meditation, it activated your ability to have this evolution too, that now that you're breaking cycles, you now, because your spiritual foundation is getting strong too, so you are allowing yourself to elevate, okay, and experience life from a whole new point of view, and that, you know, in and of itself is becoming really beautiful for you. Okay, now let's see, we're going to get some we're gonna see. I didn't see anything come about a toxic relationship per se, so we're probably not going to use some of the cards here. These are supposed to be really quick readings. Give me something on wake up call and shadow work. The Nine of Pentacles. Once you do the inner work, you're going to get rewarded by the universe for this too. What does this tell me? This tells me that you're independently wealthy and wise too. You've made the right choices. You are at the top of your game. You might be single and self-sufficient. I'm hearing I'm sexy and I know it. Okay, too. And you like to have your grapes and eat it too. Okay, you've been put on a pedestal. Okay, and the wake-up call is that, you know, the surprise is that you always thought that you needed another person, or you were in a toxic relationship. The wake-up call is that you realize that you can be single, sexy, and self-sufficient too. You don't need that other person, you know, to make you feel like you've arrived at this particular point too. There's no need for a stage, right? 9-9, okay, 9-9. So this was the whole thing too. 9 of Pentacles and a 9 of Wands. You may have had to barricade yourself from this old, I'm hearing this old school methodology of believing what success and what a relationship should look like too. Okay, and so this the Chariot, this kind of energy, this, you know, you're gonna realize that success and a successful relationship comes in relationship with the Hierophant here, as far as the institution for his marriage, comes in many shapes and sizes too. Okay, in many forms too. But you're in the wake-up call is that you're in you know, this self-sufficient and I can do it by myself energy as well too. And you're no longer succumbing to that old school attitude, or I need a mate in order to succeed in life too. Give me something on the 9 of Pentacles as it pertains to no filter and ghosted for Gemini, please. Give me something. Thank you. The Queen of Swords. Look at that. No filter. You are, listen, you're saying, you know, like I said, I'm sexy and I know it. You're speaking the truth. This is the mental clarity. This situation in the past might have been a relationship. I'm going to go back to relationship because apparently you didn't expect to fall. I'm hearing to fall in love with yourself too. You kept looking for love outside. I'm hearing looking for love in all the wrong places. So, and in too many faces. So one of the things that you need to do is to learn to fall in love with yourself too. So somebody might have ghosted you or vice versa. It might have been a runner chase. You got tired of the shit. And then you realize, wait, hold up. Why am I always chasing something outside of myself? I need to really understand how lovely I am too. What do I bring to the table too? I'm pretty damn good, and I deserve to love myself some too. Okay, so you're beginning to see and understand yourself and what you bring to the table too. And you're being told, use that mentalism, use your mind, use your communicator skills, because that mercurial aspect of you, to now speak honestly, speak rawly, speak authentically about how you feel in this ghosted situation, to the prompted you to do shadow work and an answer the wake up call that the universe was trying to serve you, or the universe did serve you. This now caused you now to break this generational cycle, being a cycle breaker. You no longer needed to feel satisfied by I'm hearing the illusions of grandeur with the clout chaser here too. Four of Swords. Yes, meditate. Again, Spirit set, listen, I'm hearing Spirit set your ass down. Ooh, because you perhaps were dealing with the Knight of Wands, in and out kind of energy. You're breaking the cycle. So the cycle that you broke was the Knight of Wands cycle, right? And Spirit's saying, sit your ass down, like I said. Okay, I speak it as I see it here in this channel. Sit your ass down, okay? Meditate, rest, and contemplate on how you landed yourself in this situation too. How many generations will it take for you and to realize that this is not the way to do things right too? You want that 10 of Cups? That 10 of Cups does not come with a side order. Ooh, Spirit is speaking right now. The 10 of Cups that you want does not come with a side order of clout chasing too. It is not, being a happy family does not mean having a picture perfect Polaroid moment too, or something that goes viral that you can share with everybody too. The best moments are these ones when you're just being there and having fun with your family too. It is not meant for public consumption. Woo! Spirit is reaming. Okay, Gemini, what the hell did you do to Spirit? Spirit's reaming you and you a-hole. Okay, so Gemini said it with love. Said it with love. Okay, but Spirit is not holding back. Okay, Spirit's saying that you took the inauthentic trap, right? Instead of being spiritually rooted, but I'm hearing it's better late than never too. Because once you do this, once you meditate on what is important, okay, this 10 of Cups, you'll have the ability now to plan, okay, and make the moves and expand and make the moves to get to your 10 of Cups too, which is your happy family and happy life. And that is an Ace of Cups from the universe for you. Big outpouring of love and from Spirit to you. Okay, so you want to have this. Okay, you started out not believing that this would happen for you, and Spirit is saying, yeah, you've been mentally entrapped. Look at all these swords here, right? But you're now making the moves. Okay, Spirit's saying we'll give you the moves to make the right moves so that you can get you make the right decisions and the moves, and it's going to come in quickly for you to 8 of Wands to get you to this 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is where you eventually want to be. Spirit's aligning things for you perfectly. Again, free will is always there for you, but that wish fulfillment, that 10 of Cups is right there and ready for you. And my dear Gemini, they're not telling me to pull any other cards for you at this time, because, well, let's see. Are there any additional messages for Gemini, Spirit? Any additional messages for Gemini? Be very clear. I'm just going to leave it open. Is there any additional messages for Gemini? Last time. Okay. Nope. Gemini, I was right. That was your reading. Let's see if there was a particular character that you were dealing with. Was there a particular character relevant to this reading that Gemini should be aware of? What kind of character were you dealing with? Okay. Nope. I was right, guys. Okay. So they're telling me to tell you go forth and conquer, move forth and conquer. Now that you've got the wake up call and you answered it as well too, move forth, break the cycle, and get down to brass tacks, because good things, once you get real with yourself, the heavens gate opens up for you. Gemini, that is your reading. 14:57 on the timer. I love you, and I'll see you next time. All the best.